Hey there, Rudros here, and Opus 20, the Dawn of Heroes, is upon us. And you know what that means. It is spoiler season, and we have a lot of fun spoilers coming out. I was fortunate enough to receive a spoiler, so I am currently working on that, working on the editing process now. A lot of work to do, but hoping to get it done, keep moving it along. Anyway, I thought it would be fun to do another contest, similar as I did for my Opus 19 spoiler. Now, unfortunately, no one guessed that one correctly, so I actually still have the Visa gift card, but that's okay. We're going to give out a little more than that. So, what is the contest? How do you enter? I will put a link in the description below for a survey. You must, and I want to emphasize this, you must fill out that survey in order to have a proper entry into the contest. You're more than welcome to leave guesses or your comments below the video or on Facebook or whatever, but if you want it to count as an entry, you have to use that survey. Last time, I think someone actually did guess the spoiler, but they just put it in some random comment somewhere and didn't put it in official entry, so unfortunately, I couldn't count it. So in order to enter, use the survey below. The survey will ask you 3 questions, 2 pertaining to the card. The first being just what is the name of the card I have, and then what category or game is it from, and then there will be a multiple choice list of the elements. You guess which element you think the spoiler is. And then finally, it'll just ask for your Discord handle or Messenger, however you would want to be contacted in case you win. And if I know who you are, like some people did that last time, they were like, hey, it's me, you know who I am. That's fine too, just as long as I know some way to get a hold of you. So, if you can guess my spoiler, you can win big. I have a $50 Visa gift card that I will give to the lucky winner, as well as I've got some playmats that I would be happy to give as well. As well as some foil cards, and again, some decent stuff. I'm not talking like, oh, it's an Opus 1 common foil that nobody wants. No, there's some stuff in there, and I'm even willing to give away one of my Legacy Full Art cards. I've got a couple spare Legacy Full Arts, and I'd be happy to donate. So, to be the winner, of course, you must guess my card correctly. And this, unlike last time it was kind of all or nothing, right? If you didn't guess, I didn't give it to anybody. But this time, even if nobody gets it correct, I will still give away the prizes. So what'll happen is that if no one can guess the card correctly, I'll just put everyone's name in a drawing, and I'll randomly, spin a wheel, pull names out of a hat, whatever, to determine who wins. So just by entering, you've got a shot potentially at winning. However, you want to try to guess correctly, because if you guess correctly and no one else does, you're getting all the prizing. If you and one other person guess correctly, then we'll split the prizing between, the two of you. Hopefully, 10 people don't guess correctly, because then we're really going to be divvying the prizing up. At that point, then I may have to spin a wheel still at that point. I don't anticipate that happening, but just in case. But it would only be from the people who guessed the card correctly. Now, last time I didn't give any hints, but this time I am going to give you 3 hints about what my Opus 20 Dawn of Heroes spoiler is. So here's your first hint. The card is not a multi-element card. Here's your second hint. The card is not a new name to FFTCG. Or to put it more plainly, the card has been created before. I'm not going to say how many, but just it exists before. It's not going to see, like we saw a spoiler for a card called Fake. We've never had a card named by that before, so that's the first iteration of this card in Final Fantasy. The card I have does have at least a prior iteration in the game, in the trading card game. Thirdly, the card I have, it is not a new type for my spoilers. Or again, I'll put that more plainly. So the card type, forward, backup, summon, monster, this card type is one that I have received in my previous spoilers. So, if you go check out my previous spoiler videos, or you remember what my previous spoilers were, know that the card type that I'm getting this time is a type I have received before. So those are your 3 hints. See what you can do with that as you will. I would also encourage you to answer the survey to the best of your ability, or fully. So, for example, the first question, like I said, is what's the name on the card and what is the category or game it is from? If you just put the name, and even if you're correct, but someone else puts the name and they give me the game or the category, I'm going to favor them. Now, sure, there are some names out there that are exclusive to one category or another, but there are some, if you think of a lot of the summons, that they show up all over the place. So be as specific as you possibly can. So those are your 3 hints. I'm shooting for a release date of Friday, July 14th currently. Again, it will kind of depend on just how editing goes, if I can get it done on time. I don't anticipate getting it done by that time to be an issue, but just in case, that'll be the target. There'll be a premiere for it, and of course, I always encourage you to watch those and appreciate those because I always put a lot of work into them for the community. So, good luck. Have fun entering. Tell your friends. You can enter if you're overseas. That's fine, although I may ask you to pay for shipping if I've got to ship outside the United States. Otherwise, consider that a gift from me, especially if you can get it correct. So, good luck, happy hunting, and enjoy Opus 20 Dawn of Heroes. I look forward to seeing you at my spoiler video. Take care.